Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulil kareem. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. As you all know that we have gathered here to talk on the topic in session 12 on life to me is what. I will not talk in that philosophical manner, the way my colleagues have already spoken, but then let me actually stick to the concept of life, what really it meant to be in my life. As John Lennon, one of the great thinkers, said that life happens to us when we are busy making other plans. This is exactly what has happened with me as well. For me, the concept of life really stuck when I was in my 10th standard. All the while till my pre-finals, I always used to stand first in the class, and suddenly, during the pre-finals, my rank slipped from rank 1 to rank 3. For me, then life was a shocker. Eventually, I realized that, unless and until you understand the real concept of what exactly you're doing, life means to you in that manner. And then I realized that the only person that actually pulls you down from your highest level of activity to the lowest level is yourself. Unless we address that concept, I'm afraid that we will not be able to understand the real concept of life. Then from there on, when I entered my college days, I realized that life is a blessing for me. I was planning something and things were going in the other way. But then, at the end of the day, it was for my good. Later on, when I started understanding the real concept of life, I was not getting too philosophical about it, and I was just taking the way things were getting my way. I wanted to become an IAS officer. Okay, I was putting my 100% in it, but somehow, for some reason, that did not turn good. I did not feel bad. I said that life has destined something to me, so I have to stick to what it is. And then we had this post-graduation examinations that came in, and for some reason I did not want to attend that exam, but then I went and made an attempt. Later on, I passed on my MCA, and then life moved on from there, and then I had to become a software engineer from there. So in my 10th standard, I thought I'll become an IAS officer, and now when I look at it, I'm just an ordinary software engineer. So probably this is what life is. Life is a blessing again. So what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to us, we are not here to challenge that will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then it is very difficult to describe the concept of life in very few words, brothers. So as Albert Einstein once said, live life as if there's no miracle in it, or live life as everything is miracle in it. So only then you would be able to understand what is life all about. So for me, every time when I look back in my life, I really thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for whatever He has given to me, and there are no regrets whatsoever. And what I feel is, I really cannot question what has happened in my life. I have to live with it. And I have to proceed with that concept only. I think this is it from my side on the concept of life, and I would really like to thank one and all for paying attention to what I have said. Jazakallah khair.